The Grand Theater. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud.
Ebony the Blonde Bomber Bridges fighting from down under. In New South Wales, Australia, she won the IBF Bantamweight title in March of 2022. And here comes Heather the Heat Hardy, proudly fighting out of New York, New York. This former world title holder looks to get back on top with a win in this one.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, Ebony, the Blonde Bomber Bridges. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, presenting the WBO featherweight champion of the world, introducing Heather the Heat Hardy.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Venues like this, it can make or break fighters, where you can hear everybody, you can hear opponents, fans, everybody jeering, booing, or even cheering.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter. Can't land the jab there. An uppercut does not score. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is gonna say I can't take it anymore? When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Neither one of them. Hold that thought. Oh, and Hardy got the worst, and that barrage of punches was too much for Heather Hardy. It must have been a powerful blow to the body that made her knees crumble like that. Let's see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
But you'll take her out. She is out. Come on. You're better than that. Switched off completely.
And there's the bell for round 2. So she's back in her corner, Johnny, but you got to believe this is just a calm before the next storm. Her opponent is going to swarm her again as soon as that bell rings.
What a heavy knockdown.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Ebony Bridges on her back foot. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. That hook was off target. One punch could change everything in this battle. And now Hardy. Oh, it may be the beginning of the end. And Heather Hardy just couldn't take anymore. He's absolutely done her in there with the headshot. Cue up the replay machine.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
About that one.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You'd like to see more jabs. That hook just can't find the target. Whoa, Johnny! And that was a big shot, and Hardy is rocked. He somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Oh my God, Johnny! Heather Hardy is now dazed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
She got clipped by that counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And you're switching off. Good work. Just keep her on the end of the jab. You get your mind back on the job, get back out there, and win the round.
Here we go to the 4th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything was...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh boy, is this how it's gonna end for Heather Hardy? How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they gonna get...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And that was a big shot, and down goes Heather Hardy. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot!